I just want to shift over a little bit to the CH-53Ks, which are moving along, and talk about the brownout issue. Lieutenant General Wise, we've read a lot about it. We've heard a lot about it. There's been some mitigation changes made along the lines. Can you tell us where you are now and going forward, the risk that we're looking at in the present configuration?
Sir, for the 53K, the initial assessment was very early in the test process. And so I would answer it in two ways because we address it from multiple different angles. The 53K, when we start the test events, we start at the very heart of the envelope and we work out. And so the initial test events are very limited. So things like, time limitations within a certain environment. And then we know that the envelope will go beyond that, but we test it in tranches out from there to validate the fact that we got the envelope right. So some of the limitations were based on those initial envelope limitations. What we've found since then is a couple of things on the equipment side. One is the diagnostic capability of this airframe is spectacular, meaning the pilot can actually get a real-time engine performance capability readout to make real-time decisions on how the engines are performing regardless of the environment, but it includes the brownout conditions. So that's part of it. It's actually been expanding the envelope much wider than those initial assessments indicated. The other side, too, is the automation on the airframe. Because the automation is designed to allow a pilot to get that airframe into even the worst brownout conditions and on the ground safely and minimize its time in that particulate matter, which also really negates the potential issues you might have with the brownout conditions. So far since then, we have actually demonstrated in the worst brownout conditions that aircraft has performed for 21 minutes in the worst brownout conditions with zero degradation of the engines. So it kind of points back to the initial test parameters can be taken in the wrong way. We purposely limit it until we prove ourselves correct as we go out. But it's been performing brilliantly. But there are multiple systems on board that make that airplane the safest one out there.
Thank you.